Michael Joeseph Jackson. Many would say that he is arguably the greatest entertainer of all time. Now, Michael is from Gary, Indiana, where he grew up on 2300 Jackson Street. And this is where a star would be born. Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Most would also place her in the greatest category. Yes, one of the greatest voices we've ever heard. Whitney is from Newark, New Jersey, and this is where she would begin her legendary career. Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston are both legendary when it comes to music. Hands down, two of the greatest artists to ever grace our presence. With that being said, let's get into this curated, creative content. Michael Jackson was the king of hit records, and he wouldn't stop until he had enough. Now, if there was ever a song to get you on the dance floor, it was most definitely this one. Don't stop till you get enough, had the crowd moving, I mean grooving. Just enjoying one of Michael's many creations. Well, now that we've gotten enough from Michael, Whitney Houston had a question, and we all know questions need to be answered. Yes, Whitney was just wondering, how would she know? How Will I Know had a funky beat, and when you add the sweet vocals of Whitney Houston, it's the recipe for a great song. You know, I think it's safe to say that Michael Jackson was good for making songs that made you want to dance. You ever hear a song that's soulful and fun? That's the vibe I get from this record. Rock With You had an extraordinary production, and this would be yet another hit from Michael Jackson. Michael gave you that feeling to get on the dance floor. However, Whitney was more transparent when it came to dancing. There's certain songs that just make you want to dance with somebody, and that's the feeling you should have right now. I Want to Dance With Somebody was vibrant, soulful, energetic, fun. I mean, just a well-rounded song. Job well done, Whitney. Now, Michael let us into his personal space, and if you actually listen, he also put us up on game. You ever wonder who was this mystery woman named Billie Jean? Okay, so fun fact, Michael Jackson was actually performing Billie Jean when he first did the infamous moonwalk. You know, it seems like it didn't go too well for Billie Jean. However, Whitney understood what women go through, and she made this clear in her music. Whitney would speak up for women with this message, and basically she just wanted the fellas to listen up. It's not right, but it's okay. You know, this is one of those heartfelt songs where Whitney said, listen, I have something to say. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it. The talented Michael Jackson was also diverse, and this time he would tell us to never be defeated. This was also a song that had a motivational message in it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho. You know, Beat It had this unique rock and roll type sound, but as you listen up, the message from the song was very inspiring. Michael gave us inspiration. However, Whitney also had songs that touched your heart as well. And shout out to CeCe Winans. This was one of the greatest duets to bless our ears. I can see it's hurting you. I can feel your pain. Count on Me was a very heartwarming song. This was the type of music that touched your soul. Just want to say thank you to Whitney and Cece for such a beautiful song. Oh, Michael, I see how you got into your metaphorical bag, and you did a very good job with it. The production of this record was outstanding, and Michael's voice matched with it perfectly. Human Nature was a one-of-a-kind song. I mean, Michael Jackson did a great job with putting the words together for this record.
If they say why, tell them that it's human.
And while Human Nature was about a woman, it was Whitney Houston that gave us a song that was actually dedicated to every woman. And ladies, make sure that you listen up because Whitney was giving out flowers with this one. I'm Every Woman was such an astonishing song. It highlighted so much greatness within our women. And shout out to Shaka Khan for originally putting together such a great song. Now I've heard that Michael was very specific in describing this certain type of woman.
You make me feel so good inside.
And to be quite honest, he would only need 3 letters to do so.
Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away?
PYT, Pretty Young Thing. Hands down, Michael Jackson kept his production on point, and this song just show and proves it.
I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving.
While Michael wanted to love his PYT, Whitney would also speak to us about love, but not just any type of love. Yes, Whitney wanted to bless us with that good love.
I found out what I've been missing.
You Give Good Love was another one of Whitney's songs that touched your heart and soul. It made you want to be in love. Shout out to Michael Jackson for letting us know how some women can have you unable to stand up.
You knock me off of my feet now, baby.
Now, if she knocks you off of your feet, maybe she's doing something right, or is she? Michael will go on to tell us about the way she made him feel. The Way You Make Me Feel is one of those songs we can all relate to. Just think about that one person who had you head over heels for them. And while Michael was feeling a certain type of way, it was Whitney that would go on and eloquently tell us about her needs. The softness of this song made you want to sit back and listen.
I used to cry myself to sleep at night.
All the Man I Need was a song for those that stayed strong and attracted the person that's supposed to be in their life. It was appreciation at its best.
He fills me up. He gives me love.
Leave it up to Michael Jackson to show the world how important self-accountability really is. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I do better?
To make a change for once in my life.
Man in the Mirror captured our hearts, mind, and spirit. The song was uplifting and inspiring. Just a well put together, timeless masterpiece.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
You know, it seems as if Whitney Houston was an advocate for love. She seems like the type that just loves love, and you can hear it in her music. And this love would be the greatest.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them.
The greatest love of all was extraordinary, better yet, extraordinary. I mean, just listen to how heartfelt it was.
I decided long ago never to walk in it.
Not to mention the overall message of this song was loving yourself first, and that's powerful.
Because the greatest.
Now, Michael Jackson would stay on course with making good music, and this time he had a question. And yes, Michael Jackson just wanted to know, do you remember?
Remember when we fell in love?
Do you remember the time was a whole production? Great beat, by the way. And not to mention, the music video was star-studded. You know, it's good to have memories, but it's interesting how Whitney could take a breakup song and make it sound so lovely.
If I should stay.
Now, Dolly Parton originally wrote this song, and I must say she did a very good job with it. But it was Whitney Houston that would take this song to a whole nother level.
Bittersweet memory.
I Will Always Love You was that song to where Whitney really showcased the strength of her voice. When you are truly and genuinely in love with someone, you never stop loving them. Basically, you won't be able to unlove said person. What happens is, you find someone you will love more. And this makes your old love not feel as strong as it once did. However, it is the heart that will never let you forget something that once made you happy. Michael Jackson would show us in his music a true humanitarian, and it seemed as if healing was on his mind. Now, this is one of those songs that we all need to sit back and listen to.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love.
Heal the World is a timeless song. With everything that's constantly going on around us, listening to this song will always be refreshing.
Heal the world, make it a better place.
Now, Whitney Houston also had songs that were uplifting, one of which she would showcase her passion for believing.
When you believe, somehow you will.
And shout out to the songstress Mariah Carey for being a part of such a phenomenal duet.
Many nights we prayed with no proof.
When You Believe was a very powerful song. It was one of those records that embodied hope, faith, and prayer. If you are ever doubtful in life, this is something you should listen to.
There can be miracles when you believe.
You know, Michael Jackson was good for asking questions in his music, and this time he wanted to know, will you be there? It's always a really good feeling to know that you have someone in your corner.
Hold me like the river Jordan.
Will You Be There was from the Free Willy soundtrack. This song was very refreshing, and it will deeply touch your soul. Michael, we have to thank you for this one.
Show me.
Whitney Houston was one of a kind. This is actually an understatement. Her music had a meaning.
I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to.
And we all know Whitney sang this song. I Have Nothing was another one of Whitney's songs where she completely let her vocals fly. This is the epitome of being in love with someone and wanting that special person to always be a part of your life.
I have nothing.
Now, Michael Jackson would slow it down and smooth it out, and it seemed as if he had someone special on his mind. Listen up, because this is one of those songs that will capture your ears.
There'll be no darkness tonight.
Lady in My Life was a song about being in love. It was a promise that was made. Michael Jackson showcased his soft vocals. This was yet another great song from the Thriller album.
That you will always be the lady in my life.
Whitney, oh Whitney. I see that you had a moment with this one. A very interesting one at that.
No other woman is gonna love you more.
Okay, let's just be honest. This was a beautiful mistress song. Saving All My Love was a song about infidelity and being the mistress. But when you add the vocals of Whitney Houston, it kind of makes you forget what the song is actually about.
So I'm saving all my love. Yeah, I'm saving all.
It was Michael Jackson that would bless us with a song that was literally heaven sent.
Whisper 3 words and I'll come running.
When you lose someone you love, the pain is indescribable. And that's why this song speaks to your soul.
Another day is gone. I'm still on.
You Are Not Alone was well put together. The message was more so on the spiritual side. It's one of many timeless records from Michael Jackson. This song was the epitome of beautiful.
I'm not alone. I am here with you.
It was this time that Whitney would have a question for us. Tired of the pain, it seemed like.
I thought I had let you go, so why does it hurt me so?
You ever had that one person you felt as though you just couldn't get over?
My life's been better since the day I left you, boy.
Why Does It Hurt So Bad was on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. It's one of those songs that speak to your pain.
Hurt so bad, oh baby.
You know, it's cool how Michael Jackson could make a song that was fun and about being in love. Michael made you want to dance once again. Now let's rock.
My life will never be the same. 'Cause girl,
You Rock My World was upbeat, a feel-good vibe. Just one of those songs from Michael Jackson that puts you in a good mood.
all you need feels so right, girl.
Michael Jackson influenced so many artists. I mean, he does hold the title as the king of pop, and respectfully so. And Whitney would keep it going with the upbeat sound while also speaking about love. This was yet another feel-good vibe.
From the moment I saw you, I went out on my mind.
I'm Your Baby Tonight was such an amazing record from Whitney Houston. The production was on point and her vocals were great. Now this is what you call good music. Yes, Whitney, you did your thing once again.
I'm your baby tonight, your baby.
Loving someone is a beautiful thing, and Michael Jackson would go on to eloquently elaborate on this.
I love you so much.
And shout out to Saida Garrett for being a part of this duet.
Each time the wind blows, I hear your voice so like home.
I Just Can't Stop Loving You was a very, very beautiful song. It seems like love was in the air with this one.
I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop.
Listening to I Just Can't Stop Loving You is an experience. It takes you places you have never been before.
And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do?
And with this song, love wins again.
I just can't stop loving you.
Now, Whitney would share her deep feelings. She just wanted to be loved and feel secure at the same time.
Won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm?
Yes, Whitney wanted to run to you.
I know that when you
Run to You was another extraordinary song from Whitney Houston. It's just always amazing to hear her voice. Whitney is the epitome of a songstress.
I wanna run to you.
You know, because Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston created so much great music during their time, it was only right that I made this video part 1. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like this video. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and click the bell so that you're notified when new content comes out. Thanks.